person I meet in every single street nigga I see. I keep it 100. I treat the women like they supposed to. They love to spend time around me. I keep it 100. The haters explain why I love to live life just being me. I keep it 100. What? Nigga, please, the money's the only thing I see. 100, boy, and I'm never late. Heavyweight in the game, they come featherweight. I used to grind for sneaks, now my hunger's real estate. I'm eating, but it's time to change the size of my dinner plate. Spin the CD, use the trash for a paperweight. I shove bars, no longer interested in pushing weight. 92 plus, say this how we keep it. Disloyal with your mouth for my young boy, keep it. Not far, ducked off where he could reach it. Flinch wrong, you'll be in the place they preach it. Nowadays, niggas living on that fuck shit. Huntles in the fam, the only one that I'm fucking with. Get in the way of that, I gotta let Beyonce keep it 100. With every person I meet in every single street nigga I see. I keep it 100. I treat the women like they supposed to. They love to spend time around me. I keep it 100. The haters explain why I love to live life just being me. I keep it 100. What? Nigga, please, the money's the only thing I see.
Bring it down, man, bring it down.
It's Mr.
Can we bring this down? Can we bring this down? Can we come on down? Yes, sir. Thank you. Happy Monday, episode 40. We in the building. I repeat, episode 40 of Candid Talk. We are here live on Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeart. It's your boy, Anthony Train Johnson. That is Anthony Train like a locomotive Johnson. You can look him up on Facebook, by the way. We're here live right now, Candid Talk, man. Very excited, as always. I love Mondays because of y'all. And first of all, let's do our normal shout out. Shout out to the big dogs up top. Darnell and Carnell. You already know what time it is, man. Shout out to the whole Twin Syndicate radio team. It's a wonderful day. Why? Because we're here. Now, this weekend, I don't know if you guys enjoyed yourselves or not, but Valentine's Day came on through, and we all do what we do, you know. Every year, y'all. Every year I say I'm not going to be that guy that's in Walmart, Kroger, or any of these little places, CVS, getting a thing of flowers on Valentine's Day. Every year, on the day of, it's like you forget something, or it could be an aunt or your mom or something. You're just like, oh, man, I forgot her. Let me go on over here to Walmart right quick. I ain't even want to do all that. But luckily, everybody was happy in my circle, and my daughter was very happy with her surprises. And I hope you all enjoyed y'all Valentine's Day with y'all old ladies and with y'all old men, you know. Shout out to everybody out there, the married couples, the regular couples, the situationships, the sneaky links. Shout out to everybody out there that enjoyed their day yesterday. And shout out to the single nation who just had a regular day. I'm single my damn self. Shout out to everybody. Just, you know, you sit on back and you enjoy your regular day. I hope you all had a good weekend, and prayers to my people in Appomattox County. I'm hearing there's a huge power outage that's been going on for the last 2 or 3 days. As you all know, in central VA, we have been dealing with the weather. To my people from other states, good luck to you too. Hopefully we can slide out to the spring and move on. So, I'm going to dive right into this, y'all. This episode right here, man, it's going to be a little longer probably than normal. I'm going to, take the blinders off on this episode. I'm going to let the comment section run a lot of this episode. I sat to myself the other day. I said to myself, all these guests we've been bringing on Candid Talk, it's been fun. It's been great. But this week, let's just get back to the content. Let's get back to the people. Let's have some dialogue, some back and forth, in my brain, y'all. I don't know about you, but it constantly wants more. I'm constantly digging for more. It could be just self-growth. It could be just new information out here. It could be just me wanting to be in tune with the real that's going on in our world today as we sit here in 2021 in the middle of a pandemic/plandemic, whatever you want to call it. We're living in a time where we can't go in the stores without having a facial mask on. That we live in a time that, we risk our health by just going to a friend's house. We risk our health. We risk our children's health. We risk family members. Like, living in this time and day, you almost, Corona has become normalized almost to where we kind of like, it's just all right. This is how we living. This is how it is, and I hope that somehow we get through that. But y'all, comment section, y'all already know, man. I'm taking all comments. I'm letting y'all unleash today. Like, unleash. Say whatever you like. Do whatever. This episode will likely bode well for my people out there in them foreign countries. Because for whatever reason, when we talk this conspiracy talk, y'all get hype. I don't know what it is. Today is going to be what we call truth talk. We can call it truth talk. I told y'all. We are taking that word conspiracy and throwing it to the side. We are doing truth talk today. Y'all know what time it is. Get your tinfoil hats ready. Here we go, man. Going down the rabbit hole, baby. Oh, yeah. We're here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, sizzling. All right, y'all. First of all, I'd like to start off with my guy, Kobe Bryant. Now, to the people at home, this episode is going to be on topics that are, let's say, questionable. You may can call them conspiracy, but we're just going to dive into some information that we have in front of us and just kind of see what the hell's going on. To my people who are, quite, let's just say, ignorant to the fact. To my listeners who don't really do any conspiracies or whatever, I don't want to call you ignorant, but just sit along for the ride. So, about 5 days ago, there was new Kobe Bryant news. And if you know me, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I still talk about him like he's in the present tense because I can't believe he's really gone. So, this long-awaited investigation has been closed. The authorities have dropped their responses. They've said basically, what they feel has happened on this terrible day when Kobe Bryant passed away. And we're going to listen to what we heard. We're going to listen to what they said. I'm going to go through, I'm going to dissect that, y'all, because I think some interesting things, some interesting points here to pick up. As you all know, Kobe Bryant and his daughter, one of his daughters, passed away in a helicopter accident last year. As you all know, we have not gotten any real facts. We just know that they went up, it was cloudy, and they crashed. That's what we got. So let's dive in here. Let's see what the officials have said.
The National Transportation Safety Board determined...
And I repeat, this is directly from the source. Like, this is information directly from the authorities, directly from the people around the case. We're going to listen a little bit to my people at home. We're going to see what exactly they said about Kobe Bryant's death. New report. Let's dive in.
That the probable cause of this accident was the pilot's decision to continue flight under visual flight rules into instrument meteorological conditions, which resulted in the pilot's spatial disorientation and loss of control.
A final word from the investigation into the helicopter crash that killed Kobe Bryant and 13-year-old daughter Gianna, as well as 7 others last January. At a press conference on Monday, the National Transportation Safety Board announced they've completed their full report on the tragic accident and that the investigation is now closed. Here's what we learned. Following their year-long investigation into the tragic accident, the NTSB said there was no evidence of internal engine failure in the helicopter.
Contributing to the accident was the pilot's likely self-induced pressure and the pilot's planned continuation bias, which adversely affected his decision-making, and Island Express Helicopter's inadequate review and oversight of its safety management processes.
Robert Sumwalt, chairman of the NTSB, stated the pilot, Ara Zobayan, flew into the clouds, a violation of federal standards, and then likely developed spatial disorientation, meaning he couldn't interpret the helicopter's position in relation to the Earth or any other points of reference.
We're talking about spatial disorientation, where literally the pilot may not know which way is up or down, whether he or she is leaning left or right.
In addition, the NTSB noted there was no evidence that Island Express helicopters or Kobe Bryant himself were at fault for Zobayan agreeing to fly in the challenging weather conditions that morning. This could complicate the wrongful death lawsuit filed by Kobe's wife, Vanessa Bryant, in March 2020. The lawsuit alleges Zobayan made multiple errors and that Island Express helicopters had advanced knowledge of his unfitness due to a previous violation in 2015. In court documents obtained by ET, Vanessa is asking for substantial compensation, claiming their family lost hundreds of millions of dollars in earnings from Kobe's death. This solemn update comes just one day after the Bryant family received some news worth celebrating. 18-year-old daughter of Vanessa and Kobe, Natalia, has signed with IMG Models. The famed talent agency shared the news on Monday and posted a stunning photo of the Bryants' eldest child. In a statement, Natalia said, quote, "I have always been interested in fashion since a very young age. I have a love for the industry, and ever since I can remember, I wanted to model. There is a lot to learn, but I feel this is a great opportunity for me to learn and express myself creatively." Proud mom Vanessa quickly shared the post on...
That's enough. Let's stop the track right there. Let's stop right there. Stop the damn track. And don't worry, guys. I won't bore you all day with audio clips. Stop the track right there. After a year-long investigation over Kobe Bryant's death, the authorities have concluded that the pilot went against flight regulations and flew into clouds, fog, etc., unbeknownst as to why. They're saying that there is nothing in the investigation that shows that Kobe Bryant pressured this man to go against his regulations, go against his training, and try this flight. Now, they also say somehow this complicates Vanessa Bryant's lawsuit against the wrongful death lawsuit against the flight officials or whoever owns the plane. Now, y'all know how this goes. All right. So it took a year for them to tell us what we already knew. It took a whole year for y'all to tell us that the pilot went into some clouds, could not see, spatial disorientation or whatever you want to term it as, and didn't know up from down and crashed the plane. And now the oldest daughter of Kobe Bryant has signed on to a modeling agency. The end. Interesting. Here's what I'll say. I won't even go conspiracy route quite yet. I will go to damn. Can you imagine being a family member of that pilot? The pilot's name I believe, was O'Brien Prezik or something. Can you imagine being a family member? You've lost a loved one. Everybody already was kind of, you want to blame the pilot. And then a year later, they come out and they say, hey, man, this guy went rogue against his training. He, for whatever reason, decided to take this helicopter in places he had no business in going. Blame him, point the finger, it was him, that's it, nothing to see here, move on. Case closed. That's mighty convenient. Mind you, this pilot has been flying for over 25 years. This pilot has flown plenty celebrities as like Kim Kardashian and you name it. So for whatever reason, this pilot decided this day that he's going to go against his training and try to get Kobe Bryant and his daughter and another whole family to this basketball game. Now, of course, common sense will say, hey, well, maybe it was, Kobe and the family, like, yo, can you pull this off? Can you get us there? And he's like, yo, you know what? I've done this before. I can get you there. Maybe. I don't know, man. All I know is in the end, that's all we got. Now, we'll go back before Kobe died, as you all know. As some of you know, he was battling a pharmaceutical company. This pharmaceutical